Viewers, and welcome back to for final maths class. In this lesson we are going to look at straight angles. All right, in the previous video we did look at the types of other angles, okay, or the types of angles, which is the acute, obtuse, and the reflex angle, which I promised that in my next video we'll be looking at the straight angles. Now the straight angle or straight angles are angles that are formed on a straight line. Okay, so when you have a straight line in this form and then angles are formed on it, for instance you have this, all right, so you have here to be maybe angle A, B, and then C, which have formed on the straight line. All right, now mathematically angles that are formed on the straight line, when you sum them you should be obtaining what? 180 degrees. So when you have this angle, so now we have angle A plus angle B plus angle C, which is equal to what? 180. So it means the total angle on a straight line is equal to what? 180, or angle on a straight line is equal to 180. So if you have a straight line and you have angles that have formed on the straight line, when you add all of them you should be obtaining what? 180 degrees. So an example is, if we take this particular example, okay, so maybe you have certain angles on this straight line, okay, so you have maybe 30 degrees here, we have 40, and unfortunately we don't know one of these angles, which is what? Say x. All right, and then we are asked to find the value of x. Okay, all we need to do is to add the angles on the straight line, then we equate it to what? 180 degrees. Okay, so now we have 30 plus 40 plus x, which is equal to what? Since angle on the straight line is equivalent to what? 180 degrees, so we equate them to what? 180. Okay, so we add this, then we group like terms. Okay, so 30 plus 40, we have what? 70. So plus x equal to what? 180. So here we group like term, we have x to be equal to 180 minus 70. Now x will give us what? So x will be equal to 110 degrees. All right, now let's take another example on the straight angle. So we could have the straight line like this, okay, and then there is another line which has cut it like this. Okay, so we have here to be, say, 2x plus 4 over here, forming an angle, and then here we have, say, 80 degrees over here. Okay, so if you have 80 degrees over there as an angle, now we are looking for x. They will ask you to find x. Okay, so asking you to find x, it means 2x plus 4 plus 80 degrees should give us what? 180 degrees. Okay, now we have this. Now we have 2x plus 84 equal to 180 degrees. Now 2x will be equal to 180 minus 84 degrees. Okay, now 2x will be equal to 84 minus 180 degrees will give us 96. All right, so if it's 96, here we divide here by 2, here by 2, so x will be equal to 48 degrees. So don't forget to bring the degree. Okay, or from here, when you finish calculating the angle, make sure the degrees will be there, because angles are measured in what? In degrees. Okay, so this will bring us to the end of the straight angles. In my next video we'll be looking at angles which are formed on a point. Okay, so if you have two lines like this meeting at a point, the angles that are formed around that point, we'll be looking at what? How to calculate for those angles. Have a nice day.